So, to make redstone stuff, you need quartz. And to get quartz, you need to go to the nether. And to go to the nether, you need another portal. So that's where we're going today. Great. So basically, what we're going to be doing today is we need to get to work on some redstone projects. Because if I don't, then I'm going to get extremely bored and stop playing. But I think before we do anything, we should probably get ourselves over to the nether, seeing as everybody else has. Dang, my plan. It was ruined. It's supposed to look like I had exactly enough for the nether portal, but I had one extra, so we're just all gonna ignore that's not there. Wait, we're gonna ignore that was we're just don't mention it, okay? But yeah, anyways, we're heading to the nether today to try and grab some quartz to make some observers and other things that we need for redstone. Because I want to start making some redstone projects, like a mob grinder, XP farm, maybe. Does that look? That does not look very good, but you know what? Who cares? But yeah, we'll make this look better later. I hope. But yeah, let's get a move on into the nether and just grab some quartz, because quartz is essential to making redstone components like observers. So we need quite a bit of it to make farms. So I'll be back once I have a whole lot of quartz. Alright, we've got exactly 2 stacks of quartz, and that should be enough for now. I can always come back later, but anyways, I think we can now start making some observers, and I'm actually not sure of what redstone farm I want to build. Well, this is new. Oh. Great. Let's go home. That wasn't supposed to happen. You probably knew that, but yeah. I've upgraded this here a little bit. I've actually upgraded most of my base. There's more farms, there's a whole new place back here that I have cleaned up and made it a little bit more geometric, or whatever you want to call it, I don't know. And, oh, we've added something that I have not shown the other players yet, but this is it. It is it's from the Vanilla Tweaks. It is the custom armor stands, so we can pose him. See, so now we can make him, I don't know, like grab the table or something. Like that. There we go. So you see, we can have him working on something here. Maybe we can just we'll give him this, and we'll say he's chipping away at a piece of andesite with his arm inside of it. I guess it's pickaxe. Let's see, can we get his right arm to go up a bit more? Pose adjustment. Pose adjustment, Y, Z. Oh, pose adjustment. Let's not do that. Pose adjustment. There we go. Pose adjustment. Let's see what that does. That's wrong. Pose adjustment. there. Pose adjustment. There. So, there. Now he's chipping away at that. So, that's great. We can also hide the base plate if we do show base plate. No. And there we go. We got ourselves a working dude here. I'm going to somehow get it so players can grab this book for armor stands and stuff. It'll be up to them to figure out how it works, but if they need to, they can come to me to see how it works. So currently I think I'm the only one on here that is making videos, except I think some other people are live streaming on here. I'm not sure, but yeah. Hopefully in the future we'll have people on here making videos alongside me, but I'm not actually sure when that's gonna happen, so yeah, that may be a ways away. That a ways away. It'll be soon. It'll be soon. But yeah, let's keep crafting up some redstone materials. You know what would be so cool now that we have multiple furnaces? Is if you could push furnaces with a piston. It would be cool to see that in the game, because, well, that would remove a non-movable block from the game, but that would also mean that we could make a system where we can switch between what kind of furnace we want to use in a system like this. I think that'd be pretty cool. We could switch between the smoker furnace and a blast furnace. That would actually be cool. Maybe we could even switch between a what is it called? I don't know what it's called. The brewing stand. Yeah. But yeah, to me that seems like a cool feature to have, right? So I don't know why that's not in the game. But yeah, I guess it would be hard to add that, just because, you know, you'd have to keep all the properties of the furnace as it's moving around. But yeah, that being said, we can now make 2 of those. We're gonna have to wait for some of this to smelt, but we can also make some comparators. Never mind, no we can't. Why does it take... I guess we're gonna... Well, I think that the first project we're gonna make, as always, is going to be a super smelter. At least, mini super smelter. Because I have big plans for a bigger one in the future. And I'm also thinking I might move into the fantasy district, just if anybody was wondering, because it seems like a good place to go. It's close to pirate. It could really be anything, but it could be pirate, it could be a magical mushroom village forest thing, or castle, or anything like that. So, yeah. Could even be, like, futuristic type stuff. Basically, it's like all of the districts, but mashed together. Kind of. I don't know, that's my perception on it, but I guess it really could be anything. But let me take just a second here and I will gather up some more redstone resources, and yeah, I'll be right back. So I was also thinking, on the topic of furnaces and being able to move them, I was thinking of an idea of making a new type of furnace. I know this would never happen, because it just probably wouldn't, but think of, like, so there's a furnace for making food and for smelting ores and stuff. What if there was a furnace for making cobblestone and sand into their alternative things, like glass and stone and stuff like that, and clay to go into hardened clay and terracotta to go into glazed terracotta. What if they made something like that and called it a kiln? Because, you know, ceramic stuff is made in a kiln. I just thought that'd make sense, right? I mean, maybe it'd be the same, but I feel like a kiln that smelts all the necessary stuff like glass and stone and other stuff like that, that'd be pretty useful. Because I find it a little weird that we can't put cobblestone in there to make stone. But, who cares? Yep, like I said, we gotta get back to making some redstone. So, I've been in my redstone testing world, not REDSTONE, but I've been looking at a few machines that I've built over, like, the past week that I kind of want to take a look at, and I think... No, that's not one of them, but there's at least 3 things, and this is one of them, which is a storage system, but it's more of, I guess, advanced. So, you know how you make a storage system and you need, like, 12 million chests for all the different items and stuff like that? Well, I just thought, instead of having a bulk storage system where just everything just goes into a big storage silo kind of thing, it is possible to make a chest sort multiple things. So usually you just have to do one thing with one item sorter, but with this you can do multiple things. And yeah, it's a bit bulky, but it still does work, and seems like a pretty fun project to actually make. And of course I wouldn't make it with iron blocks, but yeah, that's just it's just something cool. Next thing that I've just recently built is this. A kind of small super smelter. So you see you got all your stuff here. Let's cook some. Actually, it does have coal in it, so we will put a stack of coal into the chest right here and use it. And yeah, you'll see that everything's working correctly. Also, my sounds are off right now, so just excuse that. But at some point, we will see all of the things pop out of these and go into this chest right here. Or I guess this hopper too. But yeah. So this is the design I'm going to put in my base for right now. Jeez, my voice cracks a lot. But these will probably change to blast furnace because the base that I have now is probably going to turn into just my mine, where I'm going to do all my mining. And then this. I made sort of a emerald farm, I guess, a raid farm. And it works pretty good. Yeah, there could be improvements to it, but basically it's just like the same design as this over here that we used in a later season, where you have a villager up here, you start a raid, they all come down into here and fall down all the way down there, which is down here where there's a killing chamber. But this design is just a thing like that, but flipped. So the killing chamber is above right here, and they come up through a water stream. The lava's here for the Ravengers, and this goes up right into here. And then they come down here, and then they fall. I don't know if I'll make a tutorial on how to build this, because it's pretty self-explanatory, but it also isn't that efficient. I just wanted to test it out, and it works pretty good, but not exactly that good. But yeah, 3 projects I have in mind. The bulk storage system is what I'll call it, I guess. I don't know if that's actually ever been made before, but I think it has. And my super smelter, that looks kind of ugly, but we'll fix that later. And then the emerald farm. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna build. I don't think the huge diorite platform is necessary, but I just put it there anyways, so yeah. And then also, we have this here, and I think I'm going to build this in the fantasy district. It's just, I made this for a later season, and I never actually used it, so I think a good place to use it is in the fantasy district, because it looks like a fantasy build. So that's probably where that's going to go. This was the original bigger design for it, but I could always just scale this up to be, I guess, this big. But, you see, this is too big. And I don't know where I put that. So, but yeah, I think that's it. And, yeah, on to the video. So, I've crafted up some redstone materials just for a bit here. We will make some more once the stuff is done smelting. But we're also probably gonna go... have to go mine some more redstone and some more quartz. But yeah, anyways, since we're on the topic of things that I might want in the game, not saying that it'll happen, just to avoid any controversy, but it just, I feel like it would be cool to have something like a kiln, right? It's just, yeah, I was gonna mention something else, but I just forgot it. Like, I don't know. What was I gonna... I really forgot what I was gonna talk about. If I remember it, I'll let you guys know, but... yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Minecraft, the people at Mojang or whatever, it should add something like a early game shulker box. And I know that's something that's cool, that should just be an sort of end game kind of thing, but it would make a lot of sense if you could make a backpack that wouldn't last as long as a shulker, but you could still use it. Let's say you put it down to grab your stuff out of it, and every time you place it down, it loses a bit of durability, right? And one day you place it down, and the downside would be it breaks if you put it down too much. And maybe you could repair it with leather? I don't know. But, yeah, I'm not sure. But it would be cool to have something like that. Maybe not as useful as the shulker box, but something that's portable, like the shulker box, but just not as durable and not as long-lasting. Because you can get a lot of shulker boxes, but let's say that this is something that's hard to get, I guess. Maybe it takes obsidian and diamonds and leather to make. I'm not sure. I don't know what kind of backpack would need that, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe they could add something to the jungle where you go in to fight a mob that drops its skin. That's what you use to make the backpack. But I don't know. That just seems like a cool concept to me. Also adding something like a kiln does too. But I'm not sure. Because I would really like to have something that I could bring my resources around in early game. But I guess on multiplayer servers you fight the Ender Dragon way earlier anyways than if you were on a single player world. So yeah, I'm not too sure. But yeah, anyways, we've got our redstone resources, and I think I'm going to figure out what to do next. Maybe I'll just add in some new storage, and maybe we can go find a place out in fantasy to try and find where to go. So yeah, I'll be right back once I've done all that. Alright, well, here we are. We're in fantasy right now. And I'm trying to think of what I would really want to do in fantasy. I think the concept of living in the sky is still a possibility. Maybe making like a Jack and the Beanstalk kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe make a castle on a floating island. Speaking of which, this is a pretty good place to actually make a base. I don't know. There's stuff over there, and I think... I'm not actually sure what that is. I don't know, we'll go see, but... I'm not actually too sure what I would make in fantasy. But I'm thinking a mix of medieval, pirate, futuristic... I don't know, just magic stuff in general. But, yeah. Whatever... Is that a skeleton horse? I'm the only one online right now, by the way. I think everybody else is at school or something like that. This looks like a base. What the... Okay, well, looks like there's other people here in the fantasy district. That's cool. Right? Yeah, that's pretty cool. See, the problem with... Alright, I got a saddle. Let's see if we can put that on there and hopefully head back to spawn to try and find wherever our base is. So, I don't know where we're gonna put this. We might have to hide him somewhere just to make sure that nobody takes him from us, but this is... I'm still kind of shocked of... My server just tried to kill me. I don't... That's not okay. I hope you guys know that I'm not okay after that. That's like... What the heck? Why? Of course that would happen to me and only me. Why would that happen? To anybody else but me. Nobody knows, right? That's... I mean, it's cool that I caught that, but what the heck? You know, I just... It's like... It just takes the words right out of you. It's weird. And I don't think that it's okay. There's spawn. And I also want to say that I think the districts are actually pretty closer than they were last time, so it's... Somebody's dog. Don't neigh at the dog. He didn't do anything to you. I think I may have to keep this horse somewhere up here until I move to the fantasy district. Which I also think that this right here is a perfect thing for my horse. Let me actually just... Let me just do a thing here. Make sure people don't take my horse, because it is my horse. And that'll be actually perfect for the fantasy district, because you don't see that every day. And, you know, living skeletons and stuff, that's cool. That's like fantasy, right? I don't know. Let's make a sign and make sure nobody takes him at all. So, I think... Let's just put a sign here, say, this bone horse is property of Yellow M. Please do not steal him. Great. I could just hide him, but I'll come back for you. We'll go on adventures. I love you. You're like a brother. He's my brother now. That's my brother. My brother, the horse. Yeah. Anyways, that's a bit of an adventure. Let's see, I've only been recording for like 35 minutes, and I actually don't know what to do now. I was hoping somebody would join and we could go see the stronghold. Actually, the stronghold. I could go find it, but I don't want to. Stop! Why does it... What the freely frack, man? I don't know what's going on anymore. But I think that's all the time I have for this episode here. So, sadly, I'm going to have to end it. I don't know if I've been recording, but well, I have been recording. I don't know if I've been recording that long, but I guess it's just going to be a short episode, and that's fine because that means I don't have to do that much editing. In the next video, I think I'm going to get ready to start making a super smelter, and then we can start making other bigger projects with more iron, hoppers, and more redstone materials. So, that's great. Anyways, hope you all liked the new segue into the episode. And, yeah, I'll see you all in the next video or live stream. Please make sure to subscribe so you can catch those whenever I do them. So, yeah. Also, there is a link to my Discord down in the description. Go check that out. There's a whole bunch of other people down in the description as well. And my second channel is also down there, I think. So, yeah, go check all that down there. And, I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.